Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Convos and Coffee. Now, you know I only drink tea. My joke for that is it's against my religion, so I don't drink coffee. That's not really true. It's just I can't drink coffee. Well, this morning I would like to share with you from our series, Winning the War in Your Mind. And my topic this morning is how do I fight anxious thoughts, and it's with prayer and peace that comes with it. Now, we all have anxious thoughts. We have to contend with it daily, on a daily basis, believe it or not. Sometimes we ignore it because it's so prevalent, but we do have them. Um, but we have to make a change. And this is what I came up with this morning to share with you. It's time to change our mindset and renew our thoughts and the ways of thinking. God never intended for us to live according to the world's system or ways of doing things. And this is how our minds become clouded and anxiety sets in. The faith that we have in the Lord seem to go out the window and our mind become a battleground. And trust me, that is no fun. God is looking for a people of faith, you and I. If you can renew your mind and your thoughts towards the things of God, we can change this world, believe it or not. We will not constantly be fighting things that does not really matter or things that just come against us. However, here is the formula for this kind of anxiety. It is prayer. And you may be saying, prayer? I've been praying so much and nothing happens. Well, you got to be consistent. Have you ever taken a few minutes in the midst of your chaos and breathe a word of prayer to the Lord? Now, this is while nothing is going right for you in your day. Nothing, absolutely nothing. You're calling friends, you're calling family, you're even bringing in strangers on this one for help. But the war just got worse in your mind. But just 1 minute of prayer, one single minute, I challenge you, things change. Not everything is going to go well, but you find that your day is getting better. Doesn't mean that you will never have an anxious moment or an anxious thought again. Oh no, there's always tomorrow and there's more. You will have more, but you will have a way to tame those thoughts. And this is when peace starts to set in. You can breathe. You feel your head started to return to its normal size. I don't know about you, but when I'm anxious about anything, you're thinking left, you're thinking right, you're thinking about what's going to happen, what should happen, what's going to happen today. Oh my goodness. And everything is coming together. And with all those chaos, you have just the simple things that is throwing you for a loop. What am I going to make for dinner? How am I going to get home on time to make dinner for my kids? What time am I going to pick up my kids? I'm going to be late. And all those start to come against you. And those are simple things, simple chores that you do every day. But they start to make you anxious with the large things that are bothering you. So your head is like expanding, always expanding. But the minute you take the time to breathe a word of prayer, you just, and your head start to come back to its normal size. Now, nobody can see it expanding. You just feel it. And sometimes we get headaches from it. Sometimes you really do. But this is what, that, my friend, is the peace of God when you pray, you breathe a word of prayer and you can breathe. This peace cannot be purchased anywhere. It's not an inheritance that you can get from your family. It's the God-given peace of God. So here's what Philippians 4, verse 6 and 8 says. And I try to read sometimes, I check different translation just to hear, the what they're saying, the flavor of it. And this is what the New Living Translation says. Don't worry about things, about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done. Then you will experience God's peace, which exceeds anything we can understand. His peace will guard your hearts and mind as you live in Christ Jesus. Isn't that awesome? And here's what the message says. It says, don't fret or worry. Instead of worrying, pray. Let petitions and praises shape your worries into prayer, letting God know your concerns before you know it. A sense of God's wholeness, everything coming together for good, will come and settle you down. It's wonderful what happens when Christ displaces worry at the center of your life. Oh, I challenge you this morning to let the peace of God come in and take care of those anxiety and those anxious thought that turns your mind into a battleground. Don't let it happen. You have to be consistent with your prayer. Every single day, you have to be on the ball, because if you drop the ball, that's the day you'll find that everything is going wrong. So the Lord bless you and keep you until we see each other again. Take care.